Welcome to Intermissions, your backstage pass to On the Air with Florenza. You'll experience bloopers, outtakes, surprises, and all the laughter in between. Intermissions is unscripted, unfiltered, and undeniably Florenza. So put your hands together to welcome today's guest to the show.
Listen. Okay. You've been at this being you for a minute. I'm brand new to the team. So, like my whole, you wake up with you.
Okay.
How I found you. I just said it before I hit that record button. I'm in some Facebook groups and someone posted the cover. And I don't even remember what they said other than, oh my God, this is the shit right here. Or something to that effect.
Something like that. Yeah.
The speed with which the other readers chimed in, I have never seen anything like it. It was like 139 comments before I could even blink. And I'm like, because once you like something, Facebook be like, oh yeah, you like this, right?
Right.
It's like, bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah. Listen, I was probably just as shocked because, like the book, it came out on my birthday. So this was a gift release to myself. You know what I'm saying? And like, I posted in the group. I posted in the psychological thrillers group,
which is where that's the one.
Yeah, that's where it originally started at. And then and it was so crazy because like I did like a self-rec, and then like a few people bought it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. And then, like I guess everybody read it at the same time, and when she made that post, it just like the likes shot up and then it got shared like 1,000 times. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait, what?
Were you ready? Were you ready? I know instinctively we say, you know what I mean? Be ready so you don't have to get ready. But were you ready?
Right. Like, no, I was definitely caught off guard. Like, I was just like, wait. Because when I saw it, I kid you not, when I saw the post from her saying, like, I read it and I saw the picture and I was like, I have a cover that looked just like that. I was like, man, I got a cover that looked just like that. And I was like, wait a minute. That is my cover. That's my name. Wait a minute. Hold up. So I definitely, I was not ready. I wasn't ready. Like I knew that people was like vibing with the cover because I mean, come on, she's a vibe.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, you buy for the cover, but then they actually gave her the opportunity to prove that she's not just a pretty face, And I think that was the part that really just was like, okay.
I started recently a segment of the show called Intermissions, and essentially is happy hour, ergo the reason for the drinks. And I have some true or false questions that I want to ask you. I don't know the answers. I'm going to guess. I don't know how well I'm going to guess, but I'm going to guess. And then we're going to dive right into this phenomenal book. But are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So you once taught a college course at Lord have mercy. Afrofuturism. I was not drinking before. Afrofuturism and horror and fiction. And if you didn't, I know you can, so I'm going to say true.
Oh, actually, I didn't teach a course. I did write a blog about Afrofuturism.
So you said it
As
so
a
well,
genre.
Afrofuturism.
Yeah. I mean, as a genre that I'm like, I want to explore and like dive deep into, but you know, yeah, I probably could. I
I
probably
think you
could if I
should.
put my head to it.
Yeah, and you let me know when you do because I'll be the first one to sign up because I'm going to have you to teach me how to say it. So
That's step one. There you
step
go. Step
one.
one.
Step one, step away from the fuck until you can say it. Okay. The idea of anywhere but true or false. The
Okay.
idea of anywhere but here came to you after watching an Ancestry DNA commercial during a sci-fi binge. Damn, that's a good question. Okay, I'm going with true, but I think it's false.
Um, Ancestry commercial. I'll say false because not an ancestry commercial per se, but
Okay.
really like just digging into like ancestry, and my ancestry as Myunique and my ancestry as my people.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So that's kind of half and half, but hey, that's what makes a good lie is enough truth. And I should know
Right.
that. Like, okay, there is no lemon juice in that class.
Not even a smidgen.
Okay. True or false? You based the town of Darbonne on a real gated community where you once lived right down to the HOA drama. Ooh, I'm sticking with true, but I think it might be false. But if you did it, it would have been a good way to do it.
That would have been a great way to do it. Oh my goodness gracious. But no, that one is also false. It was also false.
Listen,
No gated communities around this way.
around that way. Okay. And then let's see, I'm gonna do one more, maybe two. But
Okay.
you are also a poet and published your first collection at age 17. I'm sticking with true.
True.
Ding
That's
ding.
true.
I got one
That
right.
is true.
Whew. Okay. You're
Okay.
allergic to lavender, but you still include it in self-care scene in your book. I'm going to say true. Oh, is there such a word as true false?
Not true false. Oh man. You know what? Listen, it might be true false because I do not have any known allergies,
Okay.
but I had went to see a therapist, and like in her office she had like this lavender essential oil,
Uh-huh.
right? And I was just kind of like fuzzy, and like when I left I had a really really bad migraine, and yeah, so I don't have any known allergies, but that's the only time that's happened to me, like with lavender.
Okay.
And like to this day, I don't really mess with lavender
Now, could it
just
be that she
because
just
I'm
had
like,
so
if I
much?
was, huh?
Could it be that she just had so much of it?
It could have been. It could have been because it really like messed with my senses. I had a horrible migraine and I just haven't been down with lavender ever since then. I'm like,
You gotta
gonna have to
leave that
continue with
alone.
it. Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you for playing my for intermission. I think it started out great. I got a crappy score, and I'm gonna blame it on alcohol. Blame it on a goose. Let's do it. Okay.
And this wraps up our episode of Intermissions, your backstage pass to On the Air with Florenza. Be sure to check out the full interview for this author as well as others on Florenza's podcast, On the Air with Florenza. And until next time, cheers.